It's a hydrogen bus, so that'll be the water from the exhaust. It just emits water, that's what the hydrogen cell works like. So it isn't a coolant leak. That's my favourite, and the diesel. I prefer diesel engines, and just sentimental and old school. That's what I grew up with, diesel engines. Obviously, this is like modern. This is what they're the latest technology at the moment. It's just like the old saying, petrol head. Well, I'm guessing a diesel head. Oh, I like cars as well. So that'll be the cooling fans.
Yeah, I know. There's the fan.
So I've got myself a day ticket, and I'm going to spend one of my days on my holiday being a bus spotter. Just trying out these new ones anyway. So as you probably would have saw, I've done a bit of lorry filming as well. Right, I'm going to get inside before it pulls away. So it's a state of the art. Oh, it's broken. So the electric buses are quite quick off the mark, lots of bottom end torque. Good for pulling out of junctions at circles, etc. You sometimes get steam coming out the, you can see it on the outside, that'll be the, something possibly to do with the hydrogen cell, because it was heating up when it was going up a bray. So I'm presuming that'll be something to do with the reaction for the converting the hydrogen into water or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure how it all works, but I did see steam coming out of there when I was going up a bray earlier on. Not in here, outside I was able to see it. So that's something to do with the process or something. I couldn't film it because there was people sitting there, unfortunately. There was just none. There was nothing dramatic. I just saw a wee bit of steam, that was all. Obviously quite new to me because it's all this latest technology, so I drive buses in Dundee and I believe we're getting some at the end of this year. But I've had to choose, because I'm a diesel head, or the old buses, I prefer them, like I choose to keep the old ones. That's just my personal view. It's just because you get kind of like attached to them, nostalgic. Whereas it's electrics in like a complete new generation. This is all high tech. It's like learning again how it all works. You know, I like to know how things work, and I've got to study up on it now to know how it runs. It's like it's got 2 axles. That's not actually. It's a twin axle vehicle. It hasn't got 3 axles, should I say. It looks like it's got 2 at the rear. Because normally the wheels are under the wheel boxes. You've got the axle there, and you've got what you might think is an axle, but it isn't. It could be where the boxes are for the batteries, or not the batteries, the fuel cell. I don't know, but it could be some componentry. But this is the rear axle here. That's under there. That's the wheel boxes. So it's a twin axle vehicle. So earlier on we were coming up this brae, and I was getting up no bother, but as I say, when I got to the top I heard the cooling fans kicking in at the back, and I did see some sort of steam coming out there like that. So as I say, I would have filmed it if it wasn't for the fact people were sitting here, so I couldn't have filmed it. But there's nothing much to see. I just saw it. I was wondering where I was at first, so I'm just heading back into the centre of Aberdeen, and then I'm going to get the coach back to Ballater, the 201. The upper deck's got a back window, but the bottom deck doesn't have a bottom back window. It's behind there will be components for no doubt. And it's upper deck's got the ledge as well, so there's what you would think would be like an engine under it, but there won't be an engine, there'll be components. So, it's got like this double box set up here. The normal practice is that would be like where the wheel boxes were, but as I say, that's the actual, the wheels, the rear wheels, and that's something else. The components under there. So here's another one of the fleet. Aberdeen had single deck triaxle hydrogen buses a few years back, but they're no longer here. They're transferred elsewhere now. I believe one is at the Alford Grampian Transport Museum. I did have a run on them a few years ago, but I didn't film them for YouTube or anything. I only just started going on YouTube in just last year. It's a pity because I would have put the footage on. I don't think I've got any footage. So this is a granite city, Aberdeen, with granite buildings. Try and get the name of the street and on. Yeah, we're on Venus Road. Try and get it. Just turning on at Victoria Road. Seems to be quite common actually for these one side of lights to be on and the others to be off. It's like that with other buses as well, other latest Emeralds and the 68 plate Emeralds as well. It seems to be like this quite a common thing. And that was on earlier but it went off and then this side stays on. I think our buses back in Dundee, the ones that I drive, I think it's this side it goes off and that side stays on, which is handy because that's the staircase side, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe save power or something, I don't know. But they're not batteries in here, you see, it's a fuel cell, so. Right, so that's the hydrogen bus I just came off of. It's quite alright. Different. So that's the fleet number. It's 39702. It's brand new 70 plate. So, well, it's near enough brand new anyway. It's late 2020. And there's another one just on the other side of the road there as well. Right, so that's me just outside Union Square. Sorry. So I had the microphone switched off, sorry. Just saying that's me outside Union Square, and I'm going to go through there down to the bus station and catch the D-side, Stagecoach D-side bus service 201 heading for Braemar, and I get off at Ballater. So I'll just go in there. I've maybe got time for a coffee, maybe. If not, I'll just get a bottle of juice or something. It leaves at 1:15, and it's what, 5 to 0, so